Yours, damn right, it's better than yours. Look at you.
What's good? What's up, Messy Mob? It's your girl, Messy Maya, and I am back again with another motherfucking video. So today, we are going to be getting into Stunna Girl, child. Stunna Girl went on a rant late last night, basically saying she is not going back to Zeus Network. She is not going back to Baddies, because, child, the things that be happening behind closed doors, they're disorganized, they're this, they're that. Child, we're going to get into it, okay? Just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you know every single time I post. Girl, it's the Messy Mob. It's Messy Maya, girl. We are lit over here, girl. Get with it or get lost. Like, come on. What are you doing? Go ahead and subscribe, girl. We are lit. The commentary is lit. You may not agree with the commentary, but child, listen, we can talk about it. It's okay. It's okay. Let's get into it. Okay, so just in case you are new here, I am just going to recap a little bit for y'all, okay? Just a little bit. But the girls who've been here, y'all already know. But I'm just going to recap it for the people who haven't been here. Okay, so last week, basically, Stunna Girl took it to her Instagram story and revealed to her fans that she will no longer be on the cast of Baddies East. Cool? Cool. Y'all got me? Okay, cool. All right, so she does that, and she basically goes on this rampage, basically saying how they are trying to lowball her and pay her $1,500 to $2,000 for each booking when she was basically going to be missing 20K bookings to be on the show. So she was like, no, boo, not going to happen. I'm not going to do it, so I'm leaving. Okay, we caught up, y'all. All right, we caught up. Now let's get into what's happening now. So last night, Stunna Girl took it to Twitter and basically made it be known that she will not be returning back to the show. So she says,
I am not returning to Baddies. That company is disorganized and all over the place. If y'all knew the real, y'all wouldn't even be supporting that shit. It's strictly about a bag for me, and what happens in the dark will always come to light. I'm about my money. That's why 95% of everyone on that network is broke in real life. Bunch of grown-ass men running around listening to a bitch. They don't even have control over their own network. Why y'all think everything is happening like the way it is? They'll do anything for views.
Okay, so very shortly after she went on the little rampage on Twitter, basically trying to expose the Zeus Network, child, she went on her Instagram story to basically continue the rampage. So this one was more so about her trying to prove to the fans that she's been that girl before Zeus. Basically trying to say that she's been that girl before Zeus because she probably already knew what a lot of people were going to say. Like, girl, we kind of didn't know you before you got on Zeus. But she basically beat us to the punch and was like, girl, I've been that girl before Zeus. I've been independent. I went to jail. I had my struggles. I was broke at one point. I picked myself up and made a household name for myself before I was on Zeus. So before we talk about the actual comments that she made towards Zeus, child, how do y'all feel about her? How do y'all feel about what she's saying about herself? Do you guys feel like she's being too cocky? Do you guys feel like she has every right to feel like that? How do you guys feel? I've seen a mixture of comments, child. I've seen people say that she's too big-headed. She's too ahead of herself. She's acting like she's the queen bee. But I also seen comments that said she knows better, so she did better. Okay? Like I said, she knows better, so she did better, like she said, child. And the girls were basically saying that she has every right to feel like that, as she should. You know what I'm saying? She knows her worth. That's a good thing. She should always choose the bigger bag. She should always go with what's right. So again, let me know how you guys feel in the comment section about what Stunna Girl is saying. Honestly, when I look at this, I see a girl who just knows her worth at this point and who's not going to settle for less. Me personally, what I think about when it comes to basically how she's saying how she was already a household name, she was already known, she would have made it with or without Zeus, this, that, and the third, child, she didn't need a network, the whole spiel, child. How I feel about it, me personally, okay, so don't take it personally. So how I feel is this. I don't really feel like she's being big-headed. Like, I mean, she came to Zeus. She was iconic. She did what the fuck she was supposed to do. Now she's reaping the benefits. She doesn't really need Zeus anymore. So especially because she came to Zeus, she did her thing. She was the talk of last season, whether you like the girl or not. She was buzzing throughout. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was the talk of the season. She was the breakout star of the season. So it's just like this. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. She doesn't need Zeus. That's just whether you like it or not. She doesn't need it anymore. Yes, she could continue to use Zeus as a stepping stone, but she already did that. That's the main thing that we be saying anyway about the returning girls. We say you were already on a season. This is don't even because I seen the comments when it came to the returning cast members when the cast was revealed for Baddies East. Okay, a lot of the girls was saying, y'all already had y'all time, y'all had y'all chance, y'all had y'all stepping stone. Now it matters with what you do with it. She has a lot more because whether y'all want to admit it or not, Zeus did give her the clout. You know what I'm saying? Yes, she was known in her area. Yeah, maybe on that side, you know what I'm saying, of the United States before she got on Zeus. But once she got on Zeus, whether people want to admit it or not, the girl is known now, like known. Okay. She has a song with French Montana. She has a song with JT now. The girl is known. She is getting noticed. Like, here's my thing. Like, if you're going to leave, cool. And although Zeus is not perfect, child, Zeus gets on all of our nerves every now and then, child. Why? Because I just feel like by her doing that, by her talking down on the network and bringing down the network, I just feel like, me personally, I feel like she's just burning bridges. Like, because whether y'all want to admit Mr. Lemon Pepper, whether y'all want to admit it or not, Mr. Lemon Pepper is very, very, very well known. He has ties to a lot of people. Okay, whether you want to admit it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, y'all, what y'all want to do with that information, but he's tied to a lot of people. The last thing, people who are bigger than Stunna Girl, like 50 Cent, Floyd Mayweather, Diddy, people like that. You know what I'm saying? And plus more, of course. So it's like, you don't want to burn the bridge. So it's like, if you're going to leave, okay, cool, y'all could have come to a common ground about basically what you were going to get paid to perform. Okay, great. You know what I'm saying? You leave the network, but leave quietly. Why do you have to make a scene? Why do you have to call yourself not degrading, but dragging them on your way out? Just leave peacefully, boo. That's all I'm saying, because you don't want to burn no bridges, okay? But I'm pretty sure she will be fine regardless. I just feel like Mr. Lemon Pepper, I don't know. He seems sketchy to me, child. I don't know. I think that he's the type of bitch that'll try to blackball a bitch, okay? He seems like that type. But let me know how you guys feel about Stunna Girl leaving. And now let's talk about what she said about Zeus. So like I said, the girl went on a rampage about Zeus. So one of the first things that she said was that company is disorganized and all over the place, which we already knew, child. They proved that time and time again, child, okay? And then the second thing she said was, if y'all knew what was really going on, y'all wouldn't even be supporting it. So here's my thing, Stunna Girl. What do you mean by that? Can you please elaborate? Like, I have a feeling, because here's my thing. When people say shit like that, like they subliminally tweet and they basically try to, like, it's like, what are you trying to get at? You know what I'm saying? So when she's throwing shade like that and she's subbing Zeus, clearly, my thing is, be specific. And I know one of the things that she also said was what's in the dark will always come to light. But it's like, bring it to light now. Because if you're like, oh, if you knew what goes on behind closed doors, you guys wouldn't even be supporting them. Well, girl, tell us. So here's my thing, guys. Messy Mob girl. Do y'all think that she's capping, trying to basically get us riled up enough to not support them? Or do y'all feel like something is truly going on behind closed doors? Me personally, I don't feel like she's capping, but I definitely do feel like she is trying to throw as much dirt on their name as possible so they won't win without her on the show. Because I feel like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You were iconic on the show or whatever. We get it, girl. We get it. But I think she knows deep down that when she leaves, they're going to replace her and they're going to move on with the show with or without her. And I don't know, maybe it's a hard pill to swallow, because if it wasn't a hard pill to swallow, if you were so unbothered and you were getting all these $20,000 bookings and all these celebrity collabs and you're so unbothered, this, that, and the third, your life is so great without Zeus. Why are you on your way out of Zeus? Why do you feel the need to like drag them down? You know what I'm saying? Like, just go. Just leave. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So I don't feel like she's capping, but I definitely do feel like she's going the extra mile to try to drag their name through the dirt. Okay. Now, on the other hand, with the amount of lawsuits, shady stuff, them falling out with damn near all of their cast members, all that stuff, them exploiting people, you know what I'm saying? If something really, really dark was going on behind closed doors with the Zeus network, I would not be surprised. Me personally, I just wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like too much stuff up to this point has happened with Zeus. So much messy stuff has happened with Zeus, or had news child has had Zeus's name tied into it, that it wouldn't surprise me if it's like, and here's my thing too. And somebody also commented on one of my community posts and said this. They basically said, you know, Zeus is dark if Stunna Girl don't even want to stay there. Cause you know what I'm saying? Stunna Girl's with it. But y'all know what I also saw though? I saw a couple people saying that they thought that they feel like Stunna Girl is scared. That's why she really left. That's why she really left. I'm not saying that's why, but I'm saying I've heard people say that basically they feel like Stunna Girl left is because there's a lot of big dogs other than herself. You know what I'm saying? Because there was big dogs last season, but baby, there's 15 girls on the show this season, okay? And you got some big dogs. You got Tasiki. You got Krishan, who got a fringe jumping people now. You got, who else? You got Sky. And by the way, I feel bad for whoever Sky fought. I feel bad for whoever Sky fights, because that girl can get down, okay? So they got Sky, pregnant Krishan, pregnant hormonal angry bitter Krishan, who be having her guardian dogs jump people, child. You got Tasiki, you got Camila. Who else? I feel like there's a lot of strong personalities on the show, and a lot of people said that Stunna Girl can't take it. That's why she dipped and basically just used the whole I make $20K a booking thing as a cover up to try to make it sound sweet. You know what I'm saying? Because people were saying that because you knew before. Here's my thing. It would have been one thing if like they offered it to her and then she said no and was never on the show to begin with. But you got announced as a cast member and you signed a whole contract and you started filming. You know what I'm saying? Like, you started the whole process with Zeus again after you guys were getting $1,500 to $2K booking fees last season. You know what I'm saying? And I understand the price went up, but was this not discussed before you signed your contract? And like I said, I love Stunna Girl down, but it's the truth. Was this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying the girl's scared now, but I'm just saying like the whole, and like, okay, because I don't want it to seem like I'm playing both sides, but now that I'm actually talking about it, it's like it doesn't make sense a little bit, okay? So like I said, I feel like if that really is the truth, I feel like good for her. Like, you know your worth. You know what I'm saying? You know your worth. Price went up. You're working with celebrities now. You're getting 20K bookings. Why would you miss 20K bookings for 2K bookings on a show that you already were on previously? But you already signed the contract. You were already announced as a cast member and you started filming for a couple days. What made you out of nowhere just stop wanting to film? Because again, I understand, like, you don't want to downgrade yourself to 2K a performance because you make 20K per booking and 20K per performance. I get it. Are you kidding me? She'll be missing $18,000. That's an $18,000 pay cut. I understand. Girl, know your worth and do better, okay? But was this not discussed before you were announced as a cast member, before you signed your contract, before you started filming? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like, that part just doesn't make sense to me specifically. If you guys know tea on that, go ahead and comment it so I can like get a better understanding. Because like I said, I completely understand it's an $18,000 pay cut. I get it. I would have left too. But like there's no way, unless Zeus is that disorganized and unprofessional, that this was not discussed before. Because the first thing you should have said was, you know what? We got paid $2,000 per booking last season on Baddies West, so I need to know what the booking fee is going to be. Off rip, that should have been the conversation before she got announced as a cast member. Like, I don't understand how you guys just start filming, and then now it's like, oh, well, they're not paying me enough for the booking fee, so I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that should have been discussed further. So let me know if you guys feel like she's dragging Zeus's name through the mud for not clout, but just dragging their name through the mud because, you know what I'm saying, she doesn't want them to succeed, whatever. Or if you feel like there is something really dark going on behind closed doors. Okay? Because, girl, we seen Stunna Girl on Baddies West. Stunna Girl is, I love the girl down, but she's as low vibrational as it gets, girl. So I don't think that's why I kind of don't feel like she's scary, because you know what I'm saying? But if it's something really dark going on behind closed doors, it could have scared her off. But y'all let me know, because I've seen a lot of comments basically saying that Suki, she didn't want to smoke with Suki. She didn't want to smoke with this, that, and the third. Child, y'all let me know. But drop some comments in the comment section. Let me know how you guys feel about this topic. Do you guys feel like Stunna Girl is too big-headed? Do you feel like she knows her worth? Do you feel like the $20,000 booking thing and basically her not getting paid enough for her performances, do you feel like that was a cop-out and cap, basically trying to cover up the fact that she is scary? Or do you feel like she just truly knows her worth? Me personally, that's how I feel. But the whole thing with cause she was, like I said, she was on Baddies West. Like, you knew how much you were getting paid and you decided to sign the contract and come back for what? You know what I'm saying? So maybe she had a change of heart. I don't know. But y'all let me know how you guys feel in the comment section. It's Messy Maya. Bye.
Yours, damn right. It's better than yours. Look at you.